Alright, hello YouTube, it's Stetson here again with another video, and recently I've been invited to join a Fantasy Premier League that is offered from the actually Barclays Premiership website, and yeah, I'm in a private league with some other guys that invited me, and today I just want to commentate on my team and what I think about this, and my first thoughts of my new team. So, I'm just gonna start. I've already had this whole squad selected, so it's not like this is live. So let's see. I have Sorensen as my goalkeeper right now, as I spent a lot of money on my midfield and forward, so I didn't have a lot to spend. But I know Sorensen is a starter for Stoke City, and I think he's a pretty decent goalkeeper. And from last year's stats, he had a decent amount of points that was given to him. And my secondary on the bench is Tim Howard. And let's see, Tim Howard plays for Everton, and he'll play against Tottenham. And let's see, Stoke City's going to be playing against Chelsea, so I'm figuring I'm going to start Sorensen, as he's going to have to come up with a lot of big saves to help keep Stoke in the game. So that's why I kept Sorensen and goalkeeper as my starting 11. Okay, let's start out on my defense. Now, I'm pretty sure you don't have to have right or left back, so I'm probably going to change my right or my defense around, because really right and left backs I don't think will get as much points as the center back will. So I already have right and left backs, which I'm probably going to change. I have a Soy Ikato who plays for what the heck, it says Everton, but I know he plays for Tottenham. So yeah, I have him as my left back, and I think I put him at left back because he's probably one of the best left backs in the league, arguably. I mean, right and left backs in Barclays Premier League don't really get much attention. I think the only other left back I know, and I would start over Soyakato, is Luis Enrique, who plays for Newcastle. But yeah, so I have him at left back. I have O'Shea, who recently transferred to Sunderland. I have him as my right back. Rather cheap, and I know he's probably going to start most of the games, so I have him as my right back. Used to play for Manchester United, and no, I'm not an Everton fan, but I have two Everton defenders as my center back, because they're going to be playing against Tottenham, who's very tactically aware, or no, offensively aware, because they have Luka Modric, Van der Vaart, they have Pavlyuchenko, they have other good players too. So I have Leighton Baines as my one defender, probably the best left back in the game. I know I just completely contradict that a second ago, but whatever. And I have Phil Jagielka. I'm probably gonna change those. I'm probably just gonna completely switch my whole defense. And let's see. My defender on the bench is Vincent Kompany. Very good player, and I think he's gonna get a lot of playing time this year. And he plays for Manchester City. So I'll probably keep him. I'll probably put him on the first starting 11. I don't know. I haven't really put much thought into this. I basically just chose and just, yeah. I didn't look at the match fixtures for week 1 when I did this, so I'm probably going to change a lot of things. Yeah, I don't know if you can change like your formation, like you know what I mean? I would rather have more offensively minded people on my team because I think they'll get more points, but yeah, I think you have to stay with the 4-4-2 formation. So next is the midfield. I have Jack Wilshere as my one midfielder, and definitely proved his point this year that he deserves to be in the starting 11, and he's going to be the he's going to be an important player in the Newcastle game because he's going to have to help control that midfield area. I have Malumbu. I'm pretty sure he was part of the U21 England thing, and he's a pretty important player for what is that? Pretty important player for West Bromwich Albion, as he has to control a lot of the midfield, and West Bromwich Albion's gonna be playing against Manchester United, so he's gonna have to be a pretty important player for the team, and that's why I made him the captain of my team at the moment. So. And captains earn double points, and I'm pretty sure Malumbu will start, but in that case I made vice captain Downing. Downing's going to be an extremely important player for Liverpool. I mean, we all know Andy Carroll, extremely tall player, and a kind of like a poacher, as they would call it in FIFA 11. So, Downing, excuse me, is gonna be they're gonna definitely try playing him out to the whiffs and getting him down that flank and crossing into the ball to Carroll. So I have a feeling Downing's gonna get some assists this game. So definitely keeping him. He's one of the players I'm positive I'm keeping in this team. So let's see, Downing, okay, next I have Charlie Adam, which is a bit of a risk, because I don't know if he's going to make the starting 11 with, like, Lucas and, Gerrard in the lineup, so Charlie Adam's a, kind of like a maybe, but he's, let's see, what was his price? He was 9 million, so I don't know if that's worth it for a player that may not even start, and let's see, last year he had 192 points, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna keep him. Maybe I don't know. I may put him on the bench. So let's see. Excellent passers and yeah. Okay. Next we have Craig Gardner, who's on my bench. I'm probably gonna get rid of him. I don't really know why I bought him. For 6 million, you can probably find another player that's better. Okay. Now the offense. Interesting part. My two offenders is Demba Ba. Okay, we all know Demba Ba. He came in last year with West Ham, I think during the January transfer window, as West Ham were trying to prevent relegation, so they brought in this dude. Absolutely, like, excellent striker. I think he finished, hold on, let me figure this out. He scored 7 goals in, I don't know how many, but anyways, he scored 7 goals, and I'm pretty sure he scored more than that. It was probably like 13 between tournaments and everything, but it says 7 goals. That doesn't make much sense. But anyways, yeah, absolute really good player, and I think he's gonna score a lot of goals for Newcastle. Yeah, I forgot what they were called. Score a lot of new goals for Newcastle as Andy Carroll has departed. Next we have Andy Carroll as my other starting striker. I already talked about him, how he's kind of like a poacher, and Downing's gonna definitely be crossing him balls to help him get those goals. My striker on the bench is actually really one that I was really surprised about is Peter Odemwingie. Plays for West Bromwich Albion forward. Costs 7.5 mil. Or pounds, excuse me, I'm so used to calling it the millions because I'm thinking it's American dollars. He scored 15 goals and 9 assists. I mean, this guy is definitely a surprise, and I think there was a lot of transfer talk saying that he may go to like Arsenal and stuff, so I'm probably gonna leave him on the bench, unfortunately, because West Bromwich Albion is playing Manchester United, so I don't think he's gonna get many points for me. So that's my starting 11 as of right now. I'm probably going to rework it because, I mean, I absolutely have no budget left. I used 99.5 million euros, pounds, whatever. Now I have 0.5 left. So I definitely need to put more thought into it. You know what I mean? I mean, if you start, let's see, hold on, let me give you an example. Okay, you start, let's see. If you start, okay, yeah, okay, here's a good one. If you start Kenwyne Jones for Stoke City as your striker, what's the point? He's playing against Chelsea. The chances of him scoring a goal is pretty slim, as he doesn't score a lot in general, but yeah, it's just like looking at the match fixtures is probably one of the most important aspects of this, because I mean, you could choose you could choose players that you probably never even heard of from like teams like Norwich, Wigan, Queens Park Rangers, but if they're like key players for that game, then they're gonna score a lot of points. So generally, having the best players like Wayne Rooney on your team doesn't mean that you're gonna get the most points. So you always have to be aware of that, and I think, yeah, I have plenty of time to change my team, and I'm probably going to do that. Yeah, up to the 13th of August, so I have about 3 weeks, I guess, 3. So that's about it, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Wow, perfect timing.